What's going on, guys? It's Nando back again with one more video, and this comparison is going to be between three different phones, three different price ranges. All of them offer unique things. All of them kind of compete similarly, I think. From left to right is the price from highest to lowest. So Google Pixel, $650. Huawei Mate 9, $599, and the OnePlus 3T, $429. So it's a comparison that, obviously is going to generate a lot of comments, a lot of questions. Everybody's got a different view on what's more important to them. Is it camera? Is it battery life? Is it software? Is it hardware? Or is it kind of like an in-betweener? For me, the phone that wins this battle hands down is the Mate 9. I have been using the Mate 9 for almost a full 2 weeks, and I have absolutely enjoyed every second of it. I have enjoyed the fact that it's supercharging, whether that's faster than dash charging or not remains to be seen. It's fantastic. I am a huge fan of big batteries and big battery life, and the 4,000 milliamp hour battery pack on the Mate 9 is fantastic. I mean, I think in this video right there it's at 100%, and if I were to check, I think it's been on for almost an hour, and I've used the phone for maybe 15 minutes. There's a video that I'll link below, and I'll also go ahead and put up above, where they usually go right there, that shows the battery life for all three of these phones. And the Mate 9 is just fantastic at battery life. I mean, it trumps both of these phones like it's nothing. I understand it has a bigger battery, but it also has a bigger screen, because you're getting 5.9 inches with the Huawei, 5.5 with the OnePlus 3T, and 5 inches with the Google Pixel. So bigger screen, more pixels to push, but bigger battery, smaller screen, but a very crisp screen in itself, but not that big of a battery, and a very good, decent screen, 1080, but also has a pretty big battery, 3,400. So if you're looking for battery life and which phone is the best in the battery compartment, you're looking at these two, first and second, right here. If you want a bigger phone, then go with the Mate 9. Smaller phone, go with the OnePlus, even though that's a 5.5 inch screen. Now, if you're looking for software, that's where it's tricky, because you've got stock Android here with Android Nougat and the Pixel launcher. You've got essentially stock Android with the OnePlus 3T and Oxygen OS, and then you've got kind of a convoluted, I wouldn't even say mess, but definitely a different take on Android with Huawei's MIUI 5.0 software. Now, if I'm going to go stock Android, I'm going to go with the Google Pixel. That's just, it is what it is, right? It's stock Android. They know how stock Android should be. They know how Android should work, and the fluidity and the amazing software features, Google Assistant, etc., that the Google Pixel offers. Nothing really comes close. The OnePlus 3T is its closest rival with its little tweaks. But if I'm going to go stock Android, I'm going to go with the OnePlus 3T. Other than that, Huawei Mate 9 and what they bring to the table is super fun. I think they've done a really good job with their software. Obviously, they're trying to differentiate themselves. They focus a lot on optimization. This phone doesn't lag. This phone doesn't stutter. This phone does not use a Snapdragon processor. They're rocking their own homebrew processor, but it's just as fast. It's fantastic. Features such as, the split screen with the knuckle, the rolling screenshot, all those little features in the home screen toggle, so you don't have to go hunting for them. You get them down here. It's fantastic. I love that. I love being able to just pop that open, take a screenshot out of something. Screen recording is fantastic. If you're trying to show people something, you don't have to, root your phone. So those are things that what makes Android fun, right? Being able to see what other manufacturers bring to the table and their take on Android. And I think that the Mate 9 and their software is the best software experience out there besides stock Android. So if you're not looking for stock, I think Mate 9 is the best phone out and what they bring to the table. And like I said, battery life, Mate 9 is the easy winner. If you're looking for a camera, the best camera, well, I honestly think that the Google Pixel is the best camera. Fastest autofocusing I've ever seen on a smartphone. Probably even faster than the camera that I'm using right now, which is a dedicated point and shoot. Definitely faster than my DSLR. The stabilization with video recording is fantastic. Every reviewer out there has said it. It's a joy to use. You know you're going to get the best picture every time with the Google Pixel. The Mate 9 has a lot of cool features, a lot of manual modes. You know, their dual sensor camera has tricks up its sleeve. Kind of a little bit of an iPhone 7 Plus in there with their dual sensor. But you kind of have to play with the camera a little bit. It's not going to be the best picture every single time. OnePlus 3T has the most basic camera. I feel like it's kind of like by far the not by far the third best in, you know, in the three in front of us, first, second, third in terms of camera. Nothing special about it. Takes decent pictures, takes decent videos, 4K recording, the things you expect today. And you know, to me, those things are what makes a phone great. You know, you got to look at the camera, you got to look at the build quality. All three of these have fantastic build qualities, all of them. You know, I have a skin on the OnePlus 3T right now, so you can't really see that. But this guy right here, also all aluminum. It's amazing. You know, you're going to get great build quality at all these price ranges. $650, $599, and $429. You can't go wrong. But that's just my opinion. I think that out of all these three, the best value by far what you're getting is going to be the Mate 9. You're spending less than the Google Pixel, a little more than the OnePlus 3T, but I think you get more than the OnePlus 3T at the $599, and I think you get more than the Google Pixel at the $650. Not a huge difference between $650 and $599, but I think that overall package, the supercharging, the bigger battery, the very good camera, build quality, software features, makes the Mate 9 the more interesting, fun, and best bet. But, you know, that's something for you all to decide. Let me know what you think is the best phone out of these three. Have you used any of these three? Are you considering using any of these three? You can't go wrong with any of these three, that's for sure. And it's a tough call when trying to decide amongst these three phones. But again, for me, the Mate 9 is the best bet. What is it that you all look for most in a phone? What's the number one thing that you look for? Is it camera? Is it battery life? Is it price? What phone are you using right now? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'm going to go ahead and link the Mate 9 to Amazon, my affiliate link, so you guys have an easy way to go ahead and buy that if you're interested in it. I'm going to go ahead and also make sure that you guys have access to the battery tests between all three of these phones. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and make sure that you guys have access to the links to the battery tests. They're going to be scrolling above the screen like they should to all three of these phones, battery test wise. But let me know in the comment section below, like I said, which one stands out, which one's the one you enjoy using, which one do you want, or what are you using right now that's different than these phones and why. Definitely thumbs up this video, I appreciate that, and subscribe for more future videos, comparisons, unboxings, impressions, etc. It was Nando, dropping that video one more time. Peace.